What's up, guys? I know the last video didn't have Randy in it, and now this one doesn't have Randy in it, but I promise you she will be in the next one, okay? The reason why she's not in this one is I'm actually going right to do a boat tour right after I get off work. So this boat is actually pretty close to where I work, which is about an hour and 10 minutes away from where we live. And Randy works more near where we live. So it didn't make sense for me to go get her for this one because I could just go right after work. One more thing before I forget, there is going to be huge news in the very next video that we drop. So I am really excited for the next video, and I think you guys are really gonna want to watch it. I don't want to say what it is, but it's gonna be big, and it's not only gonna affect us, but it's gonna affect you guys as well. So I would definitely ring that bell, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and just be on the lookout for that next video. It's gonna be a doozy. Anyway, I've been wanting to get aboard a boat like this for a while now, so let's go take a look. All right, guys, this is Ben. He's the broker on this boat. He just wanted to say a couple things before I went aboard.
This is a Brewer 42. It's a design which is based on a Whitby 42, except for that a couple of people wanted Ted Brewer to modify the original design, so we changed the sail plan to a cutter and modified the keel. Enjoy.
I am stepping aboard now, and I am gonna go forward first. We'll go into the cockpit after we do a full deck walk around. Looks like we have some type of adjustable stay right there. Another one on that side. Teak could use some work. We've got a trash bag on the mast there, so I can assume that that probably leaks. The deck has definitely seen better days. Port lights, plastic Bexons. It is a cutter rig, which is nice. You got your windlass, dual anchor roller up there. Looking aft, it looks like we have pretty good ventilation. Got a solar vent there. That actually looks like maybe a heater exhaust. A couple door aids, a couple big hatches. Here's that standing rigging again. I'm sure that this could use a replacement. This confused me for a second, but then I realized it's actually a boom furler, so that's pretty cool. If that works, that's a pretty cool little system. Looking up the mast, we got dual spreaders, got a radar up there, cutter rigged again. Pretty cool. That's nice. I like the boom furler. Got your lines running to the cockpit. There is a full Dodger at Bimini. It's a little faded. I'm gonna go back past the cockpit. This is a center cockpit boat. Now this is what I love about center cockpits right here, is this aft deck. You've got a very large aft deck here. Lots of room for activities. You've got more ventilation over there. Aft Companionway. And we've got some compartments. Let's open these up, see what's inside. Looks like just storage. And then a propane locker. Got dinghy davits. Got duct tape hatches. That's a premium feature. Main sheet right here. Blocks for, I believe, the Genoa sheets. Genoa track on each side. It kind of goes back this way through that and then to that winch on both sides. So all lines go into the cockpit. So I think that's it for back here. Let's go forward. Got a nice helm, Garmin chart plotter, nav pod, This is definitely a big cockpit. It's nice and protected. Got 2 winches on each side. 1 winch back there for your main sheet. 2 more winches. Got your aft companionway. And then your forward companionway. This starboard area here does not open, but the port side does. So let's take a look at that. It's a nice big cockpit locker right there. You got access to some of the equipment. Got your instruments right there. Whenever I have a walkover like this, I think I like going in the aft companionway first. So let's do that, and then I believe we can walk through this way, and then we can get into the main salon. So let's do that, because I think that's more fun. Going down. So I am down in the aft cabin, and it's a good size. There you can see me in what I wear to school. And that's pretty good size head. That head right there, the actual marine toilet, needs a little bit of cleaning, maybe a replacement, but as far as the size goes, this is a pretty good size head. It is a wet head. Then you get your mirror up there, so good size head, very big. You've got storage all along the bed, which is nice. You got storage under the bed. Got a hanging locker right here. Nice big hanging locker. More storage. And then here is the walk through. So I just came through there, and this is kind of like your technical area on the boat. You've got your DC AC panel. This looks like maybe it's a freezer. Yeah, it's gonna be a freezer. I don't know if it works or not. Another compartment down here. I think that's just storage. And then your engine compartment. And there's your engine room. So this is a very large engine and equipment room. Very cool. And you can see it's accessed through this area right here. So looking forward again from inside the tunnel, you got your nav station right here. Stepping up, there's that nav station again. Pretty big forward facing nav station. I like it. I like it a lot. Looking to port, we've got a nice little nook U-shaped galley. Randy would like. Gimbal stove, fridge freezers, some storage. Pretty good size. Then looking forward from that galley, you've got your main salon. And the main salon's in okay shape. I mean, the wood, it's like, you can tell this is a Florida boat. It's just, you can tell that moisture's kind of gotten to it. You can tell that it's rough in areas like here. This is definitely a project boat. The upholstery, you know, is what it is. Keel step mast. I do like the headliner. The headliner throughout the boat is actually very nice. So if you were to take this boat on as a project, there wouldn't be much to do for the headliner. That's definitely a plus. This is cool. You have like a table. Little bar area, I guess. So that's cool. Down below the floor, or should I say cabin sole. Let's take a look in the bilge. That's a tank that's not filled with anything right now. Forward of that, there is another tank that is not filled with anything as well. So I would be wary of that. These tanks, you know, there's a reason why they're sitting here open. They probably need to be replaced. Going forward, got another large hanging locker, I believe. And then your second head, it's going to be right here. Big head. Nice big head. Again, these heads are, there's no separate shower. They're both wet heads, but they're big wet heads. And you've got your V-berth, which this is, it's tall. The V-berth is tall. It's got lots of storage, but it's actually smaller than I feel like you would think on this size boat. So, but it's got good storage. It is what it is. It's got a little seat right here. But this is the headliner I'm talking about. It's a nice molded fiberglass liner. There's really nothing you need to do to this, which is great. It's just everything below it that you kind of need to work on. And then looking aft, you see me again, and then back into the head. So the head opens from here and right here, so you can walk. You know, you can get into the head from the V-berth or from the main salon. Alrighty guys, so as always, at the end of the tour, I'm gonna do a continuous below deck walkthrough from bow to stern. So we're starting in the V-berth, looking aft. We've got our main salon. We've got our forward head going aft, hanging locker. Main salon, we've got a settee, another settee, a table down here, keel stepped mast, galley on the port side, main companionway right there, forward facing nav station on the starboard side. Got our little tunnel, engine access, DC panel up there. The headroom in this tunnel is better than a lot of other tunnels I've gone through on these types of boats. Hanging lockers on the left. And we're in our aft cabin. Looking forward. We've got our aft head. And then our aft companionway. Alright, so I'm done with the tour, and that specific boat was in pretty rough shape. I mean, I think it was kind of apparent from, you know, the state of the boat. A lot of stuff needed work, a lot of stuff probably needed to be replaced, and it just generally wasn't the most well taken care of boat. However, the design of the boat I really did like, and I thought it was very well laid out. I really love that design, the center cockpit design with the walk over and then the walk through underneath. It's just, it really is a good design, and I think if Randy was aboard, she would have liked it a lot as well. Galley was nice. The actual tunnel, or the walk through from the salon to the aft cabin, was really nice. It had pretty good headroom, which is not something that we've seen in a lot of boats of this style. Typically that tunnel you have to duck down a lot for. So engine access was good, had a forward facing nav station, had a nice galley, it had a lot of, just generally a lot of room. And other than the fact that it didn't have a separate shower in either of the heads, both the heads were pretty big, so that was still pretty good. I would have liked to have seen a separate shower, but it is what it is. Realistically, the Brewer 42 and the Whitby 42, they're both blue water boats. They're both well built. I would personally recommend probably looking for something that's in better shape than this one. I do think this one is overpriced, so, you know, just keep that in mind. Just being honest, you know, a lot of people think we're trying to peddle these boats and trying to sell them for the brokers, and we're really not. These tours are not about selling a boat. These tours are about really just educating ourselves and educating you guys as well. I mean, I think it's really good for anyone to be viewing these boats, and it helps us, it helps you. It's just interesting, really. So I think this boat is a little bit overpriced. I am going to put the broker's contact information and the price in the description below. So if you do want to reach out to him, you can, and, you know, I'll update the price if they lower the price or whatever. So, but yeah, aside from that, I mean, I like the boat. This one needs a little too much work, in my personal opinion, for the price. Randy and I both love center cockpits in monohulls, so it was a good example of a center cockpit style boat that we really do like. So it would be a good boat in better condition or for a better price as a worthwhile project. So it is what it is. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you want to know each and every time we drop a video. And definitely for the next video, you're going to want to do that. So, see you guys.
I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire.